Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm getting a haircut here at Arm Barbershop at the top of Sukhumvit Soi 24. Very close, right arm, to the Prompong BTS station and the side entrance to the Emporium shopping mall. So here's my new buddy Arm. And yeah, come on down, haircut, 450 baht, 100 baht for a shave, correct?
Yes.
So 550 baht. And after you're done with your haircut, Arm will, rinse out your hair? Wash out your hair?
Yes.
If you'd like. I just head home to the shower, but he has a little shower set up over here. And you take cash. Can you scan Thai bank account?
Yes, scan and only cash.
Scan and cash, no Visa.
No visa.
Got it. It's the terminal building. So right before you come to the side entrance of the Emporium, if you went to the Emporium, you went too far, and you'll see the barber pole in here. Yeah, so come on down, say hi to Arm. Yeah, Arm's a good guy. I know I've shown a bunch of barbers. I'm always searching for a good barber shop close to my home, and I'm at that Prompong BTS station almost every day. If I'm not getting off the train, I'm using it to cross to the other side of the road. So I ducked in here one day. Actually, I walked by his barber shop. There's a little Visa service. I'll show you at the end of the hallway. I've shown it in other videos. So it's just this little building, the terminal, right across the street from Thai massage and nature massage. Right here to the right where you see this young lady standing out front, that is the side entrance to the Emporium. So if you went from the train to the Emporium, you went too far. But I went in here and it says welcome. I went to the end of the hallway, so I walked by his barbershop a few times before I gave him a try. And he's a real nice guy. Right there where the fan is to the right, there's a little Visa service. I don't know anything about them other than I used them one time. Right here, Asia Visa service to do a 90-day report. Oh, okay. 90-day report, TM30, 1,000 baht. Somewhere on there. Oh, there it is, 90-day report on the bottom to the right for 500 baht. And that is a really good deal to run your visa over to immigration. You don't have to go. I didn't. And 500 baht. Now I do it online. I had a trouble setting it up online. I was mixing up my district and my sub-district and whatever. I got it straightened out, and I can easily do it online now. But if you don't want to deal with it or set it up online or whatever the case might be, yeah, maybe come talk to them. Entry permits, 2,500, multiple 5,500. I know I did my multi-entry permit on my own. I want to say 3,800 baht. So right there is the cost of using an agent. And it says no need to go to immigration. Extension, visa 30-day or 7-day. Go to immigration, 5,900. No need to go to immigration, 8,000. And I'm going to say to get an extension is 1,900 baht. So the rest is the agent fee. You'll have to decide these things. Myself, I kind of have nothing but time, and I kind of take it on as there's a beautiful car. I take it on as a bit of a challenge to head on down there to immigration. And yeah, it's a little scary the first time, especially going on your own. But if I can get it done, anybody can. I had the money to pay somebody to do it. I just kind of wanted to learn the process and challenge myself a little bit. This is looking across the way. Some hanky-panky massage going on down there. The Orient on the left, full moon on the right. Check that out. And this is the side entrance to the Emporium and the Empriv Sin Club. That's the movie theater up on, I think it's the 5th floor. Really nice bar right up here, the Mutual Bar. It's not huge. It's a nice little cocktail lounge. Oh, sure, you can get your hair cut for 150, 200 baht at many places around town. You'll just have to establish a good relationship with that person, and you know, hopefully it's not a different barber every time you walk in. You got to be a little careful. The traditional Thai cut is pretty high and tight in the back. I mean, halfway up your head. They'll just hit it with a number 1 and around the ears and on the side. So if you want to wear your hair, whatever, a little bit more expat kind of haircut, you're gonna have to pay a few hundred extra baht and go to one of these guys who does it every day. I mean, again, maybe you'll find that unicorn barber that for 150 baht, he'll cut your longer hair exactly how you like it. But if you're not paying attention, you're going to lose 3 inches of hair with that number one, because it's just the first thing they do in many of these 150 baht barbershops. Now, there's also a couple of places in the mall where you can spend 1,500 baht to get your hair cut. I'm not going to that degree, but I'm sure, yeah, for 1,500 baht, it better be a hair massage and on and on and on. I mean, even Arm there, he's gonna really take a good half hour, if not longer, and take the time to cut your hair exactly how you want it. So really, it's just like anything in Bangkok. You can get a $2 haircut or you can get a $50 haircut. Up to you. It kind of reminds me of, I was watching some video, I think it was from the Philippines. It was some little province town, and the guy was so proud that his doctor visit was $4. And all I was thinking was, I'm not sure I would trust a doctor that only charged $4. But again, I'm not trying to be a snob, but I want my doctor to have gone to some kind of medical school at some point, and hopefully $4 isn't what they're going to be recouping. It kind of reminds me of the Old West, when you'd go to the bar and the bartender would serve you a whiskey and yank out your tooth at the same time. All right, let's head over to jump on the train, and we are heading down the way to, where am I going? Phnom Chit this afternoon. It's about 3:15 on a Tuesday, and straight ahead there, that is the Phnom Chit BTS. And I came over here to Billy's Smokehouse, one of my favorite spots. I got myself, they call it a pulled pork burger. It's just that, a pulled pork sandwich I would call it, but they have it in a hamburger bun, really good. Some jalapenos in there, comes with fries, delicious meal. And as I sat in there, it started to pour down raining. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to show you the area. I was gonna head over down Soy Room Rudy. That's La Monita Taqueria. Pretty darn good Mexican food, right next to Billy's. And then just across from that is the Scuba Outlet. I need to go in and talk with these guys one day, maybe arrange some local trips. There's some pretty good diving off of Pattaya. Yeah, you go out quite a ways, I don't know, 20 miles, and there's some different reefs and some other little islands besides was it Koh Larn, but I'm sure they do a lot of local trips out of this shop, plus all over Thailand. I mean, I usually just get on a plane and go, ooh, please don't hit that truck. Stop, stop, stop. Go. I usually go on my own, but it's always good to know the local guys. I do have my own equipment, and I'm not that great at taking it. I usually just use, you know, whatever they have where I go. But yeah, maybe I'll bring my regulator over here and have the guy take a peek at it. It's just been sitting around for probably 2 years, and I've used it once. So yeah, I should maybe get it serviced. On the other side of Billy's is Madame Somtam. I need to bring Boone there. Like every Thai girl, she loves Somtam. And up on the second floor is a breakfast story. Find all these places in this Manhattan Plaza, just below the BTS. And also at the base of Phnom Chit, right there is Siam Pharmacy. Really good spot. There are at least 2 locations that I know of. I think the other one is in Ekamai. I've just seen it roaring by on a motorbike, but I filled a prescription in here, and just for comparison's sake, that same medication, the cash price at Bumrungrad, I want to say it was $50 US, and here it was in the 30s, like 32 bucks. Now maybe I switched down to a generic, which is fine with me, but consider this Siam Pharmacy before you start filling everything at the hospital. Just ask for whatever the medical form is. It's not a prescription. I've mentioned it in a couple of other videos, so I hate to keep repeating myself, but this might be the first video you're seeing. It's just like a letter which says, give this guy XYZ drug, and that's all you need to fill a prescription. But yeah, it's not the Wild West. You're going to need a prescription for many items. I guess this is Planchet Road right here. I've mistakenly called it Sukhumvit in the past, but technically Sukhumvit does not start until the end of this traffic at Nana. Soi 1, that's the beginning of Sukhumvit, and then it continues quite a ways across Thailand, but it does not head in this direction towards Central World Mall or Paragon. These are other streets, Planchet Road, then Chit Lom, then it turns into Rama 1 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, if you're watching any of my old videos like a dummy standing in front of Siam Paragon, I might say, okay, I'm right here at Sukhumvit, and I was wrong for years, but I'm slowly figuring things out. And as we look in the direction down the way of Paragon, I don't know if you can see that green arrow pointing straight ahead. That is Wireless Road. You take a left and you're not even a 5-minute walk up to the US Embassy and all the other different embassies. I met a good guy last night. He works at the Australian Embassy. So it's always good to meet new people that have found the channel. And yeah, if we have time, get together and grab a beer, drink, whatever you want. Little area kind of goes in a horseshoe, and there is a hot chicken spot. Yeah, there it is, called Foul Mouth off on the right. You want to try some, I'll say it's like a Frank's Red Hot based chicken. There was zero rain, just hot sunshine when I walked into the barbecue place. I walked out and it was just a downpour, but hopefully it's gone. The skies look halfway okay, so I'm gonna make my way up Soi Room Rudy. You can see it'll just dump a quarter an inch of rain in 15 minutes. Right here on the top of Soi Room Rudy is the Novotel Hotel. And this is a pretty nice little beer garden. I've never had a drink there, but every time I'm zooming by on the train, it's packed. They'll either have the big screen going with some kind of game or a duo, guitar and singer. I don't know anything about the buffets here. I've walked by these signs forever. What is that, 1,100 baht for a seafood unlimited Thursday through Saturday, including soft drinks, 6 to 10 p.m. And this one's kind of interesting, a 450 baht carving station, roasted barbecue ham, baked pork neck and chicken, and they're showing pizza and shrimp Monday through Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. the International Lunch Buffet. Oh, and they also have an Indian buffet. There's a lot of Indian tourists up here in the Nana area. Thursday through Saturday, 11:30 a.m. 2:30 p.m. 299 baht. And there you go, live band Monday through Saturday, 6:30 to 10 and onward. Okay, happy hour, buy one get one free, 5 to 7 p.m. That's fairly common. Even at the expensive hotels, this is a more medium hotel, but your Marriott's and Hilton's, 2 for 1, and maybe drinks are 20% more. It's not like many hotels around the world where a beer might be $25 US. And here it is, Soi Room Rudy. Once again, getting our boundaries. Nana, Soi 1 and Soi 2 will be just on the other side of the toll road here. And off in this direction, this pillar's in the way, but that would be Bumrungrad International Hospital. Some say one of the finest in Asia. Well, that's where I go. I've never had a problem there. Really nice place. And this is looking down Soi Room Rudy. So let's head on down, see if we're gonna get rained on. And down the way it says we're gonna find the Embassy of the Czech Republic. It's not unusual to see these signs. I mean, every embassy and consulate is somewhere in this area. Also an Indonesian mosque. I also know just from experience at the end of the street is a Catholic church. Here's Sushi Masa. And here's the Athene place. I believe it's part hotel. Let's see, it's the Royal Meridian Hotel and then the Athene Tower and the Athene Residence. A couple of big towers. It's gonna come at a cost. Anything in this wireless road area, all the diplomats, they wanna be able to walk to work. But I know if you walk into this parking garage right here, there's a little shortcut to get over to that little horseshoe area where my Billy Smokehouse and La Monita are. I'm all about finding the little shortcuts. I'm gonna cross over here. And just down the way, I believe, is the Conrad Hotel. It's a beautiful spot. And this is a 6 or 8 story little condo complex. Anytime you can get minutes from a train, that's a good thing. Let me get the name here. And it's the Ban Siri Rudy. That might be an affordable option in the area. I mean, somewhat affordable. Nothing is going to be cheap anywhere within 20 embassies. The Noble Room, Rudy. 7-Eleven next door. I mentioned it in many videos. You can check out HLPFLAT, HLPFLAT, and put in any of these buildings. Just don't take it as a 100% fact. The prices you're seeing, it's not uncommon for 1- and 2-year-old listings to still be up there to just try to get you to email or call, and then they'll tell you, you know, what's really available. It's probably going to be in a different building and a whole different price range. So don't plan too much, but that HLPFLAT will give you a real good idea of the building, amenities. It'll show you pictures of a unit maybe from 5 or 6 years ago, but you'll at least have an understanding of how the building's laid out. Go from there. Then you'll have to get a hold of a realtor like everybody else and say, hey, I'm interested in XYZ building. Let me know what's currently available. And I've also mentioned it in other videos, that realtor is going to let you know what they have available in that building, not the other 15 units that they do not have listed. They're just going to say, I don't have anything in that building. They don't share rental listings, if that makes sense. Sale listings, absolutely. But renting a room, they're going to tell you what they have. Now, down this little side soy, there used to be a Mexican restaurant. Looking both ways here. I'm going to cross over. There's a little bit of traffic. I think it's gone. I'm going to go down and find out. The touch massage on the left. I think that was the Mexican place right there, and it's now a sushi bar. Maybe not. It says tapas. So if my buddy John is out there watching this, I know he's all about the tapas bars. It is getting dark fast. I'm probably on borrowed time, but here's the Arcadia residence off on the right. And across the way, you can see the DoubleTree. That's on Soi 2. So that is Sukhumvit Soi 2 and the beginning of Nana. My dentist office is right next door. What is it? Bangkok International Dental Hospital. Really nice spot. Let me walk back here just because I never have. It made dead end right there where the truck is. But I won't know until I do it. Yeah, dead end's right there, and there's a business right here called Feature, whatever that is. There's a wider shot of one of the Athena towers. Across the way, you can see the beautiful Conrad Hotel, the dome top from all over Bangkok. And it's starting to sprinkle on me, which means it will be pouring soon. Just up ahead on the left where you see that string of Christmas tree lights, I'll get up there. It's a really good Italian place. Good pizza, brick oven style, crispy. But over here to the right is a place called Witches. And I was there the night it opened. I don't remember when that was, if it was 2014 maybe. And today I'll have different people tell me, we're going over to Witches, to the nightclub upstairs. So I'm not sure what that's about. When I was there, it was a bar down below. And I've stuck my head in there maybe a year ago, and it was Witches Oyster Bar. So it's kind of a 3-layer place. It's not unusual for many places to be a restaurant for lunch and dinner time, and then they switch into a nightclub on the top 2 floors. Midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. Where is Witches? I thought it was right here where the coffee bean was, but I think it's just up ahead where that yellow umbrella is. Oh, and I've heard good things about this place. Coffee Beans by Dow. Don't know anything about it. I think it's a kind of a fancy coffee place that has sandwiches and all. Okay, and there's the place I was thinking of, Massilia. I used to stay right there, and I hope, oh, okay. No, it still says Chateau de Bangkok. That's the name of the hotel that I used to stay in, but it went under during the health crisis, and I hope it comes back as an apartment building. I loved the layout of that building. It was, I don't know, like a 1940s style Art Deco-y kind of building. I don't know if Art Deco is from the 40s or not, but that's how it seemed. And the rooms were huge at 80 square meter. So that would be a killer condo complex. But again, in this area, it would rent for top dollar. Walking distance to all of the embassies. And there's witches. Happy hour from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Buy one, get one free. All right, that's pretty common. Okay, yeah, so it still says Witch's Oyster Tavern. And again, I think it's upstairs. My buddy was telling me he came over here with some people on Halloween, and it was a big nightclubby kind of party. I think I remained at Stella's that evening. There's a Japanese restaurant, Yoka Yoka. Yeah, and they've been working on it for 2 years that I've been back. So maybe it's gonna still be the Chateau de Bangkok. I don't know. They didn't take the sign down. I love that hotel. Sometimes off season, midweek, whatnot, it was like $50. Then I've seen it as high as $150. This is a nice little area right here with this tuk-tuk coming out. I believe is the Conrad. That's probably the one of the most expensive hotels in town. Yeah, with the Conrad Ballroom. I know my friend was attached to, she was attached to the embassy over here, and they had their Marine Corps ball here at the Conrad. Yeah, a lot of work going on there. The old Chateau de Bangkok. We'll say, oh, here's a Conrad hotel bus. I'm not sure. I'm assuming this goes to the airport. Fancy hotel with, yeah, they all have luggage with fancy services. There are a couple of, at least one, there might be two, fancy French restaurants just down on the left. So I'm assuming the French embassy's in the area as well. And it's really starting to come down on me. Those skies don't look great. So I think I'm going to make a U-turn and head back towards the train. Here's the Quarter Hotel right across from the Conrad. So there you go. There's at least a half a look at Soi Room Rudi. If you go down the way, you'll find that Catholic church. Just a 3-minute walk up on the left. And if you get to the end of Room Rudi, you take a right and it'll connect over to Wireless Road. And you'll be very close to, ooh, I know the Australian Embassy, New Zealand, Japan, US, Vietnam, and I'm sure a few dozen others are all in that area. So thanks so much for this short little video across Bangkok today. There'll be more to come. You have a nice afternoon. I'm seeking shelter.